Hi, I'm Moonwater Silverclaw, and I'm the founder of GoddessHasYourBack.com and the author of 9 books and 3 online courses on Udemy.com. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how witches awaken the best in themselves. When I was 13 years old, I wanted to be a writer, but those ideas were shot down because I have dyslexia. With dyslexia, I can't spell things correctly. I also can't read anything quickly. In college, it took me 3 hours to study a textbook chapter that would take somebody else just 20 minutes. So this idea of being a writer lay dormant within me. Recently, I've been studying the tardigrade, also known as a water bear. This is an extremely resilient microorganism. It can go into the vacuum of space, lay dormant, and still survive it. I have come to realize that there's parts of ourselves that lay dormant. I have 3 insights for you. The first insight is excavate your past. As I shared with you when I was 13 years old, I had the desire to be a writer. But many years later, in the year 2012, I started a blog. Well, really, I was told to start a blog. The gods told me this was my next step, but I didn't believe it. I was still stuck in the disbelief with dyslexia. I didn't realize at the time that I could gather support. So now I have editors. Is there something that you need to excavate from your past? Is there something lying dormant within you? Did you really imagine a different future when you were a child? Perhaps you wanted to be a filmmaker as a child. We all have a film studio in our smartphones today. You can download an app and simply edit the videos on your smartphone. You can distribute a video by just placing it on YouTube. We have more freedom to create and be who we were meant to be. In our second insight, expand your viewpoint. When I was 13, I wanted to be a writer and a storyteller. And through my podcast episodes, I often tell stories. So I needed to expand my viewpoint. Maybe I thought that to be a storyteller, that I'd have to write stories, novels, and screenplays. But as a podcast host, I can still tell stories. What about you? Maybe as a child, you had a limited point of view of how you could be creative. But now years later, you can expand your viewpoint. And now for the third insight. Ask the goddess to guide you. Here is a prayer you can use. Blessed Goddess, shine your light upon me. I ask you to enlighten me. I have a tiny seed, small and bare. Shall I water it and give it care? Or shall I let it stay to be dormant another day? Dear Goddess, show me the way. You can use a prayer like this or something similar to ask Goddess for support. And now I will summarize. The first insight is excavate your past. The second insight is expand your viewpoint. And number 3, ask the goddess to guide you. I'm Moonwater Silverclaw, and to go further and deeper, you can try one of my 9 books. And for more information, you can go to my websites, GoddessHasYourBack.com and MoonwaterSilverclaw.com. I also have 3 courses on Udemy.com. The first one is Goddess Style Weight Loss. The second one is Spiritual Solution for Depression Relief. And the third one is Beyond the Law of Attraction to Real Magic. May all these help your journey. Blessed be.